Hi! Welcome, friends. I'm so glad to see you. You're not hungry by any chance, are you? Because, well, I think I might have made a little bit too much food. Well, either way, I'm glad you're here. Welcome to Spider Talk. This is where we hang out on the web and regret some of our decisions. We talk about spiders. My name is Sarah Webb. This is my friend Olive, and of course my roommate, Bernadette. Well, what happened, you see, is that I made all this food for our holiday get-together, but I didn't realize that Olive and Bernadette were going to bring their own food. It turns out I didn't know a lot about what spiders like to eat. So I think it's time for me to get up, shake things off, and get ready to do a little bit of investigating. I'm excited. It's so much fun to learn things with friends. What do spiders eat? Well, I learned a lot today about what spiders don't like to eat. They don't like things like bread or fruits and vegetables, and they don't like pumpkin pie. It turns out that spiders are predators, and that means that they eat other animals. We learned before on Spider Talk that spiders are small animals without bones, and mostly they eat other small animals without bones, like the ones you see here. But if the spider is big enough, every once in a while they might eat something that does have bones, like maybe a mouse, a bird, a small frog or lizard, maybe even a fish. So I guess some of us do like to eat some of the same things that spiders do. Do any of you like to eat chicken or turkey or fish? Fun fact! Not every single kind of spider is a predator. There's one type of spider that's been found to eat almost entirely from a plant. It's called Bagheera kiplingi. Bagheera kiplingi lives in Central America, and they have a special relationship with the acacia plant, which is where they get almost all of their food. Also, they're really cute. Then there are some other types of spiders that might eat pollen or nectar from plants, kind of like a side dish, the same way you might have a little mashed potatoes with your turkey. Now we know what kinds of things spiders like to eat. But before they can eat their food, they have to catch it first and make sure that it's safe. They do this in a lot of really cool ways. We're going to talk about it in its own video on Spider Talk in the future. But what does it look like when spiders eat? Is it the same as when you and I eat our food? Well, they don't have a knife and fork. They don't even have teeth. So, how do spiders eat? Instead of having teeth, spiders have something called fangs. And their fangs look different depending on what kind of spider it is. Some spiders' fangs move from side to side. Some of them move up and down. But they use them to hold on to their food and start grinding it up. When we eat, we start grinding our food up with our teeth. And then it goes down into our stomach. Inside our stomach, there are special liquids that help to break the food down and get all the good nutrients out of it that keep us healthy. When spiders eat, it looks a little bit different. They start grinding their food up with their fangs, and then they use their mouth, right here, to spit up all those special liquids that would normally be inside our stomach. And they cover their food with those liquids outside their body. But it does the same thing. It starts breaking it down and getting all those good nutrients. Once it's done, they will slurp it back up through their mouth and into their stomach. Kind of like you and I having a milkshake. Cheers to that. Now we know more about what spiders eat and how they eat. But did you know that every time spiders eat, it's like they're giving us a big present? You see, there are a lot of little animals out there that like to eat the same kinds of things that we do. and they have their place and their own jobs to do. But if there were too many of them, it would be really bad for us and our supply of food. Thankfully, we have spiders. Every year, spiders eat 400 million tons of those little animals that like to eat the same kinds of things that we do. In other words, spiders bring balance to the world, and we're so lucky to have them. I like to think of them kind of like superheroes. Wow, Olive, Bernadette, you guys are so cool. All this exploring has made me a little bit hungry again. Why don't we do a food craft today? What we need. First, we need some help from our grown-ups. Anytime we're doing anything in the kitchen, it's good to have grown-up help. Then, we're going to need some cookies. They can be any kind of cookie or any shape that you like. You can make them yourself or get them from the store. Next, we need 2 different colors of frosting. It helps if one is a light color and one is a darker color, but they can be any color that you like. Finally, we need something to move the frosting around with, maybe a toothpick. Ask your grown-up what they think will work best. All right, let's get rolling. How did your spiderweb decorations work out? You can use the same idea to put spider webs on pies, cakes, brownies, whatever you like. Or if you don't want to ask your grown-up for help with food, you can do the same thing with paint. Just use a lighter colored paint and then a darker colored paint and move it around the same way you would with the frosting. Ugh. It's official. Olive, Bernadette, we have eaten too much food today. It was still a wonderful day though because we got to do some exploring with you. I'm so glad you could come and join us on Spider Talk, and we look forward to seeing you the next time. Happy holidays. Bye-bye.